AM 1230, 93.3 FM, KTRF, online, trfradio.com. Time for our morning's Hometown Heroes. Our Hometown Heroes brought to you by Roxbury Truck Repair, Thief River Falls Regional Airport, Phillips Iron and Metal, and by the Evergreen Bakery and Catering. And joining us, our Hometown Hero today is Lori Carpenter. Lori, good morning.
Good morning, Mark.
How are you?
I'm just wonderful.
Good. We've been saving you for so long here to get you in, and we had to twist her arm to get her in here. But thanks for coming in.
You did twist.
Yes, we did. Let's first off start with a little bit about Lori's background. Born and raised
in Thief River. Went to school here, went to nursing school in Bemidji, came back, went to Northland, met my husband, moved away for 9 years, and then came back.
Where'd you move away to?
Grand Forks, Minot, Bismarck, Rapid City, Brookings.
Holy cow, you did some traveling, huh?
We did.
Before you settled down.
We did.
You did finally settle down here, though.
Oh, yes.
And what year was that? Do you remember?
When we came back?
Yeah.
85.
85.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And at that time, did you, is that when you started up a business? Or?
That's when we bought the Hallmark store in town.
Okay. In mid-80s?
July.
July of 85.
Yep.
Okay. And is that what you were wanting to do, is start a business, or?
Well, my husband, Mike, was a manager for Kinney Shoes, and I had been in retail for several years, and we wanted to come back to Thief River, and the opportunity presented itself, so we took it.
Okay. And you dealt with Hallmark for a number of years?
29.
Wow. Now, I know they used to be pretty good, but by the end, were they getting a little tougher to deal with?
They were getting harder to deal with, and their focus was more on the large stores.
And you were a small mom
and
and
we're
pop
a little
store,
store, and we were being left behind.
Well, I tell you what, we missed the Hallmark store.
I miss the customers.
Yeah, I bet you do. That was half the fun, wasn't it?
It was most of the fun.
Yeah, just standing, the guys standing next to the cards trying to go, what kind of card do I get?
That was you, Mark.
It was.
It was.
All right. One of the main things that we're getting you in here for is you started something that Wendy Matson took over. I don't know after how long, but let's step back and talk about the early stages of this and tell us what it is.
The Angel Tree. We had gone down to Kansas City for a training, and on the way back, Mike and I were brainstorming things that we could do. When we were in Brookings, South Dakota, this was a similar promotion they did in the mall. And so we just kind of tweaked it a little bit and called Wendy Benson, was a social worker, and asked her advice, and we just kind of took it from there.
Okay. And how did that work? How did you do that? Tell us a little bit about it.
Wendy would come up with the names because she worked with the families, and we would get the names and fill out the little angels, the information, the child's name, sex, suggestions, put it on a tree up in front of the store. People would take the names off and bring them back, and we'd wrap them.
Okay. Really made you feel good, I'm guessing.
Oh, yes.
That's what it was all about, wasn't it?
Yes.
I mean, it wasn't about the promotion of our store. It was about the giving, wasn't it?
Something that hadn't been done around here. And we just thought it was something good to give back to the community.
And it really took off, didn't it?
Oh, it did. I was shocked. The first year we did it, the presents were dropped off down at social services, and they had this small office. And after that, they said, "We can't do this anymore. There's too many gifts. We have no room for them." So,
and that's one of those good problems to have.
It is. So then we had them in our store until Christmas in the basement.
Okay.
It would be me and my husband, Mike, my dad, and Kim Peterson, who worked for us at the time. We would wrap gifts in between waiting on customers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, huh?
It was.
That was neat. It was a family affair.
It definitely was a family affair, yes. Two men that can wrap packages really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little surprised.
I was too.
Because usually guys aren't that good.
The first few packages did not look good.
Okay, but after constant practice.
After a while they were good. Yeah.
What a way to the season, 'tis the season, and that's what it's all about. And this was a big part of it, wasn't it?
It was. I think we did it for 9 or 10 years maybe, and then Wendy took it over, and she's done such a great job. She's got the people, she's got the space, she's got it down. She does a wonderful job now.
So how many years did you do it?
10, I think.
Okay, and then she's been doing it ever since.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you find her to take it over? I mean,
well, she just, they started talking about it, and they had access to just more information, more names. We worked together for a year or two, and she did such a good job. I said, you know what, you can have this now. You can just
And she
do
took it and ran.
And she took it and ran.
That's good. We've had her on the show, too, so it's good. All right, our guest today, Lori Carpenter, and we're going to come back and wrap it up with Lori in just a moment. I want to let you know, though, Roxbury Truck Repair is a truck shop, truck and trailer maintenance and repair place for you. The Thief River Falls Regional Airport, of course, is hassle-free security and free parking. Be sure to check out the benefits of flying local. Thief River Falls Regional Airport, your front door to the rest of the world. Phillips Iron and Metal, of course, they accept all ferrous and non-ferrous metals, including but not limited to stainless steel, copper, brass, aluminum, lead, insulated wire, nickel, high-temp alloys, precious metals, etc. Whether you bring the material to us or bring us to you, they provide quality service at competitive pricing. And, of course, fresh donuts made daily from Evergreen Bakery and Catering, serving breakfast and lunches daily. Stop in and taste the love of Evergreen Bakery and Catering. And Lori, what did they bring today?
Giant cookies. They're awesome. I mean, these are giant cookies.
Giant cookies? They're not just the regular giants. These are giant cookies.
These are like a saucer.
All right. And by the way, we do put on our Facebook page, courtesy of Evergreen Bakery and Catering, our nomination page. You can nominate. Now, I will say this. We've seen a number of nominations. Don't feel like we're ignoring you if your person doesn't go on. A lot of times we'll get double ups. I've seen a number of names we've already talked to, guests we've already had on the air, and if we've already had them on, we won't do them a second time. So, but you could really dig way back, and you might be able to find that interview. All right, Lori Carpenter, our guest today, wrapping it up a little bit. After the Hallmark store closed here a few years ago, what
2014.
It was 14. It's been 5 years now.
Been 5.
All right, and then what after that? What did you do?
I worked for Lola at Hearing Aid Center for a year, and then the job opened up out here, and you were nice enough to take me.
Wow, and you've been here ever since?
I've been here ever since.
So you still like working with the public, don't you?
I still do, yes. I do.
That's a big part of what you do. I think in retail, you work with the public so much that it becomes almost second nature.
It is second nature, yeah. I'm really good at chit-chat.
Are you?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we won't keep you much longer because you still have to chit-chat out at the front lobby.
The phone's probably ringing.
Probably ringing. Yeah. Lori, thanks so much for joining us this morning and being our hometown hero. Lori Carpenter, our hometown hero today, brought to you by Roxbury Truck Repair, Thief River Falls Regional Airport, Phillips Iron and Metal, and Evergreen Bakery and Catering.